Hey boys, welcome back to some more Warriors Career Mode, round 20, was it round 26? But I think it was round 26, taking on the Tigers, who actually, I mean, we could throw a damper into their top 8 spots if we win this game. They're on the precarious spot of 28 points along with a couple other teams, so this is a big game for the Tigers. I mean, it's a big game for us. Unfortunately, we missed out on the finals, but it's sort of a good thing, you know. I am happy with it. I am disappointed that we didn't make the finals because, you know, the Warriors team, well, on the game, the Warriors team is fucking terrible. I've already talked about this, like the ratings for the Warriors players are bad, but, you know, in real life, they always have like a good team, and I thought we'd do well, but, you know, obviously, first season, hadn't really played the game too much, obviously not going to be the best in the game. The game is just difficult, like it's still a difficult game. There's definitely some stuff you can do to win easier, but yeah, it's been a good season, it's been a good learning season, and you know, the more we've played, the more we've figured the game out, and just started to throw some pretty good stuff together. And I am keen for next year. But the other thing about it is that it's good to actually play like a rugby league game and not make the finals every single time. Like I honestly couldn't remember the last. I don't think there would be another rugby league game my first like season where I wouldn't have made the finals. Like even if I was playing with the worst team, as we put up a kick here, it's gonna be Carter, but he's gonna go 10 in goal, slightly too deep. Carter has been really good under the high ball, so which you wouldn't really think. Carter is probably the one guy in our backline that probably shouldn't be great under the high ball. Should be like a Fusatua, even a you know, even the beast Vadavai, but Carter, I don't know. It's a little strange, but you know, we'll take it. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think there'd be another rugby league game where even in our first season, like the first time we ever booted the game up, playing through, we still would have made the finals. Like we probably, even playing like the highest difficulty, probably would have been able to make the finals. But this is the first game in a long, well, since ever really, that it's actually been like a legitimate challenge, because you can go back to like the older school games like Rugby League 2. If you played on like the hardest difficulty, it was hard, but it was more just bullshit difficulty. Like it was just a very, very unfair difficulty. This is actually like a legitimate difficulty. It's right here. This is the one issue I have right here, and it happens. I don't know if you guys have the same issue, but when you're like really close to the try line and you try to put in a little chip kick, whenever I do it, it always goes backwards. Now you're probably looking at that and being like, you probably just, you know, changed direction, but I can promise you, I didn't change direction. I don't know, maybe it's just me that's having that issue, but whenever I'm like close to the try line and I put in I try to put in a little chip kick, it always seems to go fucking sideways or backwards. I don't know why that is, but yeah, that's something. As half time here, it's gonna be a 0 all scoreline. You know, what can we say? I was expecting to come out and, you know, throw the ball around, maybe get a few tries, but the Tigers, you know, they're in a tough spot, so they're not, you know, they're not chancing their arm too much. They're playing solid footy, and we're just not really scoring points. It's a good kick though. Poor old James Tedesco, too quick for his own good there. He's taken the ball straight over the sideline. Tedesco obviously will not be at the Tigers next year, but a great opportunity just after the break to post some points, and it's gonna be Roger Tuivasa-Sheck throws the dummy, stepping in the same motion. I love that. I love just the players. They do some stuff, you know, just jumping around and stuff. But bro, James Tedesco's had a bit of a rough couple of minutes there. He was just left, just standing in fucking mud there, just could not move. Just Roger too quick. And, you know, it's one guy you would look at and be like, yeah, that's probably a Tuivasa-Sheck type step. And that's, you know, the step in this game, I really do like the step. And it reminds me a lot of Tuivasa-Sheck. It's a beautiful play there by, again, that man, Roger at the back. He's going to get it to Fusatua. I thought, who was it? Nofaluma? Who was that? Rankin, maybe? I thought, whoever it was, no, who was the number 6, Lola here? But I thought he was going to come across and make the tackle, but we sort of just had the pace to outrun the angle as we completely shank the kick right there. The goal kicking, I do like it, that, and just general kicking, I like it if you do try to go for like the most powerful kick and you do mistime it, it actually like fucking just goes everywhere. But a bit of a turn in this game. We were 0-all at half time, all of a sudden 10-0, but you know, a couple of tries off some scrums. They're a very good a very good platform. That's the word I was looking for. A very good platform to actually, you know, score some points from, because you get those one-on-one situations, and the step is very good. David Nofaluma right there is going to utilize it pretty well, stepping a couple of players. Yeah, the step just looks really good in this game. It's always been an issue of mine. The step in previous rugby league games just looks so fucking weird, honestly. But this game, it looks good. It is overpowered, but I mean, it's overpowered for. I mean, this is the thing that, you know, I like, and it balances it out, because you've got like the step being fairly overpowered for your outside backs, and then you've got like the big hits, and also sort of like the fend-offs being overpowered for your forwards. So it all like balances out. Like, people say like the outside backs are weak and stuff. They're actually not, as Jordan Rankin here, he's going to go through, but the Beast Vadify has come up with a tackle, and this was an interesting one because I thought it looks like a bobble. Now, the animation isn't very clear with these, but when they're like a little bobble like that, they always give them no try. So I'm like, that's a try saver by the Beast, and he's the Tigers, they had a chance to cement their spot. Well, they would have probably converted the kick and made it 10-all, so we could have gone into golden point, but the Beast Vadavai has come up with the try saver. We played pretty badly in that last 20 minutes, but there you go. Not a bad season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.